Hello everybody, welcome back once more to Lucid9. We're here in the Speakeasy and I'm the Outback Al.
I'm hot for justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
And I'm Yin&Jung.
And let's see what's up with Elizabeth, man. We don't know her secret, but we're getting close. Her friend just left. Come to think of it, how did she know my name? She probably learned it from Elizabeth. Said Elizabeth rings up my order of 3 pastries and a smoothie as I spend a few minutes pondering this strange girl. Is she yet another love interest? What's her name?
Why do you want to know?
I like her better than you. Is it really that big of a deal? Elizabeth sighs in clear exasperation.
Her name is Natsuki Tanaka.
Oh god, Natsuki.
Now
I'm getting
you can hit
flashbacks,
on
man.
her.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Congratulations.
Oh wow, she actually did call it. Oh god, we're so close. I lean over the counter until my face is an inch from hers. What makes you think she's the one I want to hit on?
Oh.
We're clearly just messing with her. Elizabeth glances away, instinctively disturbed by my proximity. I'm seeing a blush. I think she's into it. As I'm about to feel a rush of triumph, I catch a slight scent. Country lavender with a hint of vanilla.
Very specific.
It's oddly magnetic. I'm suddenly bulldozed by a sensory onslaught. I can see the curl of her long lashes, the gleam of her eyes, every perfectly tapered point of her hair, the subtle curve of her lips. Are we suddenly into this one? I stagger backward, fighting against the images in my head.
We have 5 love interests.
I need to get a hold of myself. This is Elizabeth. She's always been pretty. Why let it mess with me now? In a shaky attempt to cover my slip-up, I shove a bill forward. Keep the change. Elizabeth elegantly plucks the bill from my hand, and before I can process what's happening, she's wrapped her fingers around my collar, pulling me forward. Oh, and we're back here. For a few painful seconds, she stays there, her lips an inch from my jawline.
Keep what change?
Eating
You didn't give me enough in the first place.
blackmail, you're paying for the rest. She releases me and I glance at the bill I've handed her. Yeah, only 1,000 yen. I guess that's $10. Crap, she's right. I feel a blush flare at my cheeks as I slide another bill to her. The corners of her mouth pull up just slightly. Careful, wouldn't want everyone to know that you're actually poor, would you?
Yeah.
She's genuinely amused as she passes me my order and bustles off to make my smoothie. I hate to admit it, but she doesn't look bad when she smiles. Ugh, get a grip, Yama. This is the Elizabeth who hounded you all last year. Oh, maybe she was into you. The Elizabeth who keeps butting into things that aren't her business.
Maybe she's trying to make you make good choices so that way you'll be successful.
Oh, she's a little tsundere, isn't she?
She is.
The Elizabeth who believes that everything is in her control, including us. Oh, God. That Elizabeth. Back to my senses, I select a butter croissant and throw the other 2 pastries in my backpack. There's not much to do, so I follow Elizabeth to the blenders. Apparently, she's recovered because her face is set to its default disapproving scowl.
What are you doing?
Eating a croissant.
Stop staring.
You know, your workstation has windows for a reason.
And that reason is not for you to stare at me like a pervert.
Again, where are these windows? I'm not seeing what they're describing. What about an admiring fanboy?
Blimey, you're insufferable.
Since when are you English? I can't.
Blimey.
Blimey. Can you do it with an English accent?
Blimey. No, I can't.
No, I can't. Oh, blimey. Can't help but chuckle as a tinge of English leaks through. Oh my god, she is English. Okay.
Oh, that's why she's Elizabeth, I guess.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you're actually from England?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Why are you asking me? Oh, that's not an English accent. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
I'm bored and you're taking a long time making my smoothie.
Maybe I wouldn't take so long if you weren't distracting me.
Maybe you need to learn how to actually focus.
Oh.
She huffily slams the lid down on the blender and starts it up. The roar of the machine blurs the sound between us. Oh dear me, I would like some tea and crumpets! Tally ho, old sport, what say you to some fish and chips? Blender picks up speed until it begins to widen. The weather is positively ghastly today, is it not? Then the blender stops. Elizabeth wordlessly pours the mixture into a cup and caps it, handing it over the window.
Firstly, I was born and raised in Japan, just like everyone else.
I wasn't.
Secondly, just because you're not bilingual doesn't mean you have to mock people who are.
She tears the wrapper off the end of a straw and sticks it roughly into the smoothie.
Have a nice day. Come again.
With that, she strides into the back room, leaving me by myself. I actually feel uneasy as I settle into a corner. I'd expect Elizabeth to lash out at me, just like every other time. But she was calm, honest, even if clearly annoyed. Is her heritage a weak spot? Did I bring up something that should have been left alone? Yeah, I think we were just racist here for a minute. Furthermore, why am I letting it bother me?
Because
Maybe
you know you were a
we're
dick.
racist.
Because you were a dick.
She's never showed me mercy, not on the days where I just wanted to be left alone, the days where life almost wasn't worth it. Shouldn't I do the same? As I bite into my croissant, hoping to distract myself with its taste of blah blah blah.
Hi.
Yeah, they don't look that much alike, I
Okay.
guess. Shigure storms in, the tiny manifestation of fury as she clutches her phone against her ear, barking into its mouthpiece.
As I previously explicated, the situation now merits further scrutiny. Have you compiled the informative analysis of the extraction methods? Ellipses. Your errant incompetence disgusts me. Trust that you shall be receiving a visitation from your supervising officer within the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Good day.
I said good day! She angrily shuts her phone and stuffs it in her pocket. Only then do her eyes land on me.
Ah, Ishiyama. At last, someone with a manageable quantity of incompetence.
That was almost a compliment. Nice to see you too, boss.
Show me the receipt of your purchase.
Purchase?
For your pastries?
I almost ask her why, but decide just to shut up and give her the receipt. She promptly marches to the counter, taps her wallet against the card receiver, and marches back with 1,300 yen in change.
What?
She slides this to my side of the table with an expectant look.
Huh?
You need me to buy coffee for you?
This is reimbursement. As your superior, I am treating you for this meeting.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks. I'm honestly surprised she came across as the type of person to make me pay for both of us, actually.
Now, regarding tonight's mission.
Mission?
Indeed. One of my asinine colleagues mislaid a pivotal dossier within the 6th district of Isamu.
The 6th out of the 9 districts, also known as the District of Drugs, Gangs, and General Mayhem, where little children ought not go. I think I know where this is heading.
Your assignment is to retrieve it tonight.
Yeah, saw that one coming. And why would I do this?
The better inquiry is, what abhorrent consequence shall befall you if you don't?
We won't have these conversations? Oh no. That stalls me for a moment, but I managed to think of a passable reply. Clearly nothing too terrible since you need me to get it for you instead of going yourself. Funnily enough, instead of lashing out at this remark, Shigure only seems impressed.
Perhaps you'll pass after all.
Pass what? Away? Pass?
The dossier's whereabouts are currently being established. I shall contact you with further instructions at a later time.
I didn't even say I would do this.
I doubt that availability is an issue.
How does she... No, I'm not even gonna ask. Not having a scheduled conflict doesn't mean that I'll take it.
Then consider it a municipal burden.
But I never agreed to...
Do you not wish to be something? To be somebody extraordinary? To do something significant with your inconsequential existence?
I feel like you gave us a speech before.
Then it's settled. Stay in touch.
She abruptly tilts her cap and storms, out of the cafe, leaving me in stunned silence. I returned to my apartment feeling an uneasy kinship with on-call military personnel. At this moment, everything is peaceful and quiet, to the point of boredom. But the more I wait, the antsier I get, like a ball of energy is tangled up inside me. I feel like we should be slowly turning this into a noir detective narration. I'd almost like to go, just to get it over with. But District 6 is huge. There's no way I could find it without at least some general guidelines. I'd be going to the sketchiest area of the city, with no backup, no support, no health insurance. Heck, this is probably illegal for Shigure to do. I feel like we should be waxing poetic about the city and how the streets and sidewalks are paved with broken dreams and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, Frank Miller on it.
I wasn't going to go full Frank Miller. I was thinking a little more Humphrey Bogart, Maltese Falcon kind of thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Whatever. It'll be interesting. And helpful, apparently. Since I have some free time right now, maybe I should figure out...
Mecker!
We can text a friend.
Are these
haven't
the
had to text a
only
friend.
choices we ever make?
Yes.
Well, it's Govermecker or studying, Govermecker or studying, Govermecker or texting a friend.
So this is a new one.
This is kind of new.
But who are we going to text, though? Are we going to text Rui?
I think we probably should. She's probably having a bad day, and quite frankly, she is our main love interest, I think.
Okay.
I mean, we can choose any of them.
We're not picking the one who's into Yahiko. I am not diving into that
There's
well.
5 or 6.
There's
That's what I'm
5.
saying, yeah.
I don't know that we have a chance with the one person who could have been a married woman simply because we're a child still, kind of.
Yeah, is she an option?
That's
No.
weird.
Okay, so she's not a
Okay.
love interest. So
I
it's
mean,
Elizabeth,
text a
Rui.
Text a friend, man.
I mean,
Okay.
we've seen Govermecker. I'm sure there's more Govermecker that'll be funny, but we've kind of got the gist, I think.
Text a friend.
Who should I text?
Really?
Oh.
And this is where we choose our route.
Oh.
Ah.
So we could have just went with Govermecker.
Govermecker, I think. Yeah.
That would become a route.
We're just we just become like a homebody who never has anyone to hang out with. Of the 3, I think I do like Rui the best.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I mean, if it were me personally, knowing that, I haven't talked to her all day and shit went down, I'd be like,
That's my
tell
thoughts
me
as
what
well.
happened!
And
I
Saki's probably doing fine, and Elizabeth doesn't give a shit about us. so-
Elizabeth is working.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't really,
working.
yeah, I don't care.
Let's go with Rui.
Really?
It's like 6 o'clock, I think. Hey, Rui. How did the talk with Miki go? Yo.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this didn't work.
I talked to Akira about the little stunt today. I ain't carrying you no more, woman. Rui.
OMG, stop. I'm studying for a test tomorrow. So needy.
Studying? Test?
Yes, because some of us can't get away with just skimming the book.
You sound stressed.
Sorry.
I presume the discussion with Mickey didn't go well.
Yeah, pretty much. You know how she can get.
Stubborn?
Yeah, sure. LOL. Oh, sorry about the ankle incident earlier. It was all Akira's idea. I plead innocence.
You still went along with it, you know.
Shush, child.
And what about Mickey? Are you just gonna keep things this way?
Why do you keep taking her side? Shouldn't you be angrier than I am?
I think of it as the reverse. I'm not angry, so you shouldn't be, right?
This feels like a bad breakup scenario. You understand her explanations and forgive her really quickly. But I don't trust her.
Neither does Masato. I certainly don't trust her either.
How can I be close with someone I can't trust?
But doesn't she have good reason?
I'm sorry, Yama, but I don't really want to talk about this right now. I'm in a bad mood from talking with Masaki earlier, and I have studying, and I don't want to make you feel like you need to fix this. It's something Masaki and I need to fix ourselves.
Okay, but will you? Fix it, I mean? Grg. Night, Rui. I lounge against the sofa and stare into the ceiling, flipping my phone idly in my hands. I should study, or cook, or clean, or do something productive. Actually, our place looks pretty clean. It all sounds so painful. I'll just sit here for a moment. Sit here and do nothing. I suck. Ah. Oh, we weren't waiting that long. Who holds their phone like that the whole time?
Hello. This is the address. I have appended directions that a toddler could follow. Rest in the knowledge that I have miraculously managed to lose.
That if you
miraculously manage to lose your way, you will possess an intellect inferior of a toddler. Or perhaps that is already the case.
Should I just go now? It's not like I have anything better to do. And setting up early might give me some crucial information for something. Who knows? I throw on a jacket before I stride out the door, the cold night air cutting into my face. This part of Isamu is a much less friendly one, especially at this hour of night. We're in a deep, dark alley, and I think we're gonna have to find out what happens next time.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.